All right, we're here with my homegirl, Veronica.
How's it going?
I'm amazing. Here in sunny San Diego, it's beautiful, perfect weather, perfect to be indoors.
Yeah,
But I love your
totally.
background. Oh my
Do you
goodness.
want to see more of it?
Yes, it makes me feel like it's home.
Yeah, you're home. There you go. This is home.
You're giving me a piece of home. I missed you guys. All
Oh
right.
yeah, home always misses you too.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to New York.
Soon, soon.
So I met Veronica. Why don't you tell us, like, quickly, like our little brief story of how we started talking about oils, how we got into it, because Vero and I are both from the aviation industry. This whole wellness journey is all as new to her as it is to me.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember meeting Jenny remember meeting you, Jenny, when I was we were both doing a women's empowerment group. We were part of it. We were supporting the cause, and I think you and I never met like face to face before YL, but we were in touch regarding these projects we were doing, and we were both very passionate about empowering women and also the aviation industry. So I think we clicked like that, and then as time went on, I noticed you were very, very passionate about oils and just wellness in general. I had no idea about oils. It was mostly the wellness journey that really got me. So I saw that you were living your truth through oils and really through being healthy and empowering yourself in your health journey. So that really attracted me.
So that was our brief, like how you got into it. And then what is it that propelled you to just, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the starter kit. There's something about these oils. I don't know what it is, but I want to find out.
I honestly, it was self-care. Like I was looking for self-care options out there, and I've always heard of oils, but like never really understood what they meant, how they helped you. I thought it was mostly just smelling something, and oh, I want to smell something good. So, and which is a big part of it too, of course. I wanted something that will help me relax, and something where I can decide, right? Like how, like if there's options, I like variety. So I was like, okay, well, diffuser sounds good. I think it's 12 oils. I can't remember how many come in the starter kit.
Yeah.
12 oils sound good. I have an option to see what I like, what I don't like. And I just went for it. I am the type of person that I just like to jump in most of the time and not really overly think it too much. So it was one of those moments where I was like, all right, let's just try this and let's see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
So I know that you are, kind of at the beginning of your journey. And do you have any favorite products, anything that just you're like, OMG, I need to use this like every day?
So I really like the citrusy oils. They're my favorite, like lemon, and I think there was another one that I finished two of them so early on. Lemon, and then the other one that's citrusy, the one
Citrus?
that comes in the starter. Yes, yes. That one was really, really delicious. I really, really enjoyed like how fresh it made me feel, and like the environment it promoted. It promoted this environment of just freshness and wellness, and really like how it just empowered my background. And an amazing story I have with that is I used to be such a fan of candles, and I think I told you this, Jenny, before. I used to be such a fan of candles, and I bought like the most delicious candles, really expensive candles. I want to say ranging from like $20 to like $30. And since I started using oils, I started catching like the way the candles smelled. I guess the wax. My how do you say olfato? My
You'll find.
yeah, I noticed impactful, and I was like, oils are really their job because all of them, it was like this delicious scent. And then all of a sudden, when I went back to candles, it was no longer the same. So that was like when you try essential oils and you really like let them do their job, you really can't go back to candles. So that's kind of like my anecdote.
Love it. Can't go back to candles.
Yeah, you really can't. I wouldn't think of it anymore. It's just I already know what like real like the smell, the aromatherapy behind it, and it's just a sense of calmness it gives you.
Goodness. Were there any issues that you were really dealing with that the oils have helped you with? That looks so good, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's water with lime. I didn't have lemon.
And that's water with lemon.
Oh, so cute. um, for me, again, it was mostly like a self-care practice that I wanted to start developing. And obviously, through self-care, there's a lot that comes up when you're feeling down, when you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling sick, even, especially through a COVID time. I started using thieves so much because for some reason, thieves just calm me down. It calmed like my throat down when I was feeling a little sick. It calmed my little brother's throat down. My dad loved Raven, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So I noticed just like how these oils come in handy with different times, frankincense really, really helped me with connecting with like myself at another level. It was very spiritual. When I clean my apartment and I just want to feel what is it called, fresh and new, again, the citrus oils were just amazing because it just promoted that sense of like, this is what I want to feel, so let's go about it this way. There's a million ways you can promote your self-care and your wellness, and I feel like the essential oils were just they're just one huge avenue to really getting those feelings stirred up in you, like spiritual or like just feeling like cozy or just calming the throat and all that. So yeah, I think that they're just there's so much discovery in oils because it's different for so many people could start off with aromatherapy and then it could end up treating some really serious things going on inside you. So I really like how it promotes all sorts of things.
Awesome. All right. And if a friend of yours, was thinking like, oh, I don't know if I want to do oils or not, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to try it. Start with the starter kit, of course, because it gives you the variety of oils. Just go for it because honestly, the thing that really, really got me was, well, I shouldn't say got me, but really, I guess, caused a transformation of how I was seeing oils from the beginning into when I actually started seeing the transformation was when I let the oils do their job. At first, when I got my kit, I'm like, all right, well, I smelled some oils and I was like, ew, this smells bad. And then I smelled some other oils and I was like, oh, this is okay. And like I diffuse like once a month. So I was just like once a month, which is totally fine. Everyone has a different journey with anything in life. And then when I started using it like daily, then I was like, okay, this is feeling better. Oh my God, this smells so good. This makes me feel so good. Oh my gosh. And then like your brain just starts developing this relationship with this oil. Like, okay, I need this right now. Or like stress away was like, at first, to be honest, I was not into stress away. I was like, this does not make me feel like I'm releasing the stress. And for some reason, as of late, just recently, like I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I almost feel like you start like when you're ready for something, it works. So just so I don't get away from the question, I feel like you gotta let the oils do their job. You gotta give it time. You can't expect it to happen overnight, or it might. Some people might just be super lucky like that. It might just happen overnight. Like they wake up and they're like, "Oh my God, these oils changed my life." For others, it could take some time, but I just feel like it's worth a shot because there's so much wisdom behind oils. As Jenny always talks about, like all the ancient um the history behind oils and how people used to use it in ancient times, Bible times, and in general, all this research that's done behind them with all this, like the study of like the connection with feelings and all that. So there's a lot and there's a lot to discover, but I think it's beautiful to discover it for yourself and see how it impacts you.
my gosh, you nailed it. I'm like still writing notes over here. Wow. So by the way, guys,
Here.
um, I did not have any questions or anything like that. All I did was just tell Vero, just be honest. Like,
Of course. It's so
because
much better like that.
yeah, because you know you have to be you. You have to be real. Because I don't want to skew anyone a certain way. If you don't like something, you have to be honest and say, no, I don't like it. Like I will always, for the past 3 years, I have been saying the same exact thing. I can't stand the smell of rutavala or Dejais. Those
The
things.
jive, yeah. I agree with the jive. I agree.
You know, when I'm having trouble sleeping, roll some rutavala, or when I'm having some digestive issues, put some Dejais on. Other than that, more power to all of you that love it. All right.
Exactly.
Vero, thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording right here. And you are awesome. I really, really appreciate you for just being honest and telling us your truth.
You got it. You got it. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to try these new products and really opening up a new realm of possibility for me with all this wellness journey.